What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Washington Wake Pokemon Draft League team, and today we are in Week 2 of Soldu Association. We are going up against Mictasudas. Let's have a look at the teams here. I'm on the left, and they are on the right. Notable threats on their team: they have Double Dragon with Dragapult as well as Garchomp, both super scary things. Terra Wellspring just goes absolutely nuts into my team, so I've got kind of limited options to deal with that. We'll discuss those as we get into them. Weavile is offensive and bad news. He's got some good defensive pivots with Tentacruel as well as Empoleon and Uxie. Cannot forget about Terra Hisuian Avalugg, who is absolutely walls physical attackers. That thing can be a huge problem for my Great Tusk as well as my Dragonite. So, first up, we are going to bring, to try and counter this team, a Yachi Berry Great Tusk. Kind of the basic set here. We have Knockoff on here to potentially hit his Uxie, because that's our double stabs are either resisted or immune to Uxie. I want to be able to have a chance to do something to that. We have Yachi Berry there just in case we get like a rapid spin set up and he's trying to take us out with like an Ice Shard on his Weavile. It'll allow us to survive an Ice Shard more comfortably and continue our sweep in that situation. We are bringing a Battle Bond Greninja this week. Water Shuriken, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, and Low Kick with Life Orb. Just a good amount of coverage into the team here. Low Kick is there for Empoleon, who's going to be potentially eating hits from us otherwise, especially if it's an Assault Vest or especially defensive variant. Yeah, just hoping we can get this thing in late game, get that Battle Bond off, and have a little bit of fun with a potential sweep. Next up, we are bringing our Terra Captain this week, which is Terra Fairy on Iron Moth. We're going with the Choice Scarf on Iron Moth this week. U-turn for momentum. There are a couple things like his Empoleon or his Tentacruel that this is likely to draw out. U-turn can potentially help to get us pivoted into a more favorable position if that is the case. Dazzling Gleam with Terra Fairy Boost will be pretty strong into a lot of the team. Again, he has got those double dragons as well as Weavile on there, so they'll all take super effective damage from that. The Terra is really just there to increase damage output in those situations and potentially put him in a tricky spot with his Dragapult or his Garchomp if they're wanting to use dragon moves. We're bringing our own dragon next, our favorite channel mascot, I am Destroyer, the Dragonite. We're going with a loaded dice set this week, so no heavy duty boots. We're really going to be counting on on Great Tusk to keep the field clear for us so that IMD can come in safely and get set up. Dragon Dance, Scale Shot, Extreme Speed, and Earthquake just goes really hard into his team. Scale Shot is just a really powerful attack which will be able to break his more defensive mon on his team like Uxie. If he does bring his Hisuian Avalugg, that is going to be an issue for us, so we will need to break down an Avalugg before attempting a Dragonite sweep. And lastly, next to last, we are bringing our Rotom Wash, which looks pretty good into most of this team. We have a physically defensive variant, Volt Switch, Discharge. Foul Play is there to hit Dragonite as well as Garchomp. Went with Foul Play over Hydro Pump for Garchomp as well because he does have Water Absorb on his Wellspring. I don't want him to be abusing that on me, so I figured that Foul Play would be a better option that does a similar amount of damage into Garchomp and his dragons. Let's hope to burn things and stay alive and pivot around. We have a Rindo Berry to help us in a matchup versus a Wellspring. And lastly, we are bringing Tanya, our Screamtail. Wish, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Ice Beam. Pretty self-explanatory basic set here. We just want to get some rocks up, paralyze some things, and Ice Beam seemed to have pretty good coverage into a lot of the threats on her team. On their team, sorry. And yeah, so just hoping to use her for support as usual and stay alive and be annoying. So that's who we're bringing. And let's get into this fight. Okay, everybody, we're getting started here. His only Terra Captain he brought is his Wellspring, which obviously is Terra Water. He didn't bring his Terra Avalugg, which is kind of good, I guess, but Has lots of other scary stuff to worry about. Does open up Dragonite potential a little bit more, not having that. So his lead here, I'm kind of curious what he might do. I could see him leading with Uxie. I kind of think I can just go into Tanya and get some rocks up here, and it's going to have a decent matchup into most of the team. He could just lead with his Dragapult actually too, and that might not be ideal for us. Should be able to survive like a Choice Specs Shadow Ball. I'm not sure if we did a Phantom Force. Okay, he just brings out Uxie. Probably gets some rocks up here, I would imagine. Yeah, let's just get our own rocks up. Could also get screens up with this thing. Imagine he's gonna do rocks. He goes for a yawn. Okay. Yawn and probably a U-turn here. So let's think this through. We could just go into Rotom, I think is the safest thing for us. We have a Rindo Berry, so we can do take one grass move from his Ogerpon if he brings that in. Just gets his rocks up. Okay, did he bring a ground type? I think we can just kind of freely get off a discharge here, and not much really wants to eat that. Hits us with a Psychic Noise. He gets hit with the Para. He's got lefties. Okay, so this could be kind of a long matchup here between these two. I think I'm going to do a Volt Switch into Greninja. Hope he doesn't have some kind of a nasty surprise for Greninja. If he does a Psychic Noise again, then that certainly could be an issue for us. I'm sorry, if he has something other than Psychic Noise. He's got Rocks, he's got Yawn. Goes for the Yawn. Not great for us. I think I'm just going to go into Rotom again, see what he does. Just getting some good Rock Chip on us here. Withdraws. Does he go into his Wellspring here? Goes into his Tentacruel. Okay. I kind of expect that he's just going to do a spin here. I think we want to use this opportunity to bring in Great Tusk and maybe also get rid of his rocks. Okay, spin. Of course, he's now faster than our Great Tusk. Could come in with Master Blaster. I think I really would like to get rid of these rocks. I think I can just go for an Earthquake here in case he brings in his Dragapult. Let's just go for an Earthquake here. Okay, he goes for a Flip Turn. Does he go into Pult? does go into Dragon Bolt. A nice chunk to Dragon Bolt. Yeah, Draco kills us. Shadow Ball does a lot too. If he calls the swap into Tanya, that could be an issue for us. I don't think we can risk Snuffy at this point in time. So we might just go into Tanya here instead, and then just take whatever Ghost move he's probably going to do to us here. Surf, okay. I did a lot. Kinda think that that's probably Specs. Based off the damage it did. I could be wrong there. I'm gonna go for a Wish. Okay, he withdraws. I kind of think he's Specs. I didn't look really close like I should have there at how much he did. But I think he did about in the 20s. Without Specs, he's only doing 15 max to us. Okay, so out comes Wellspring. I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave here. I did EV this thing to be faster than Wellspring. Okay, we hit the Thunder Wave. U-turns, okay. Weavile comes out. Does Weavile have a substitute? Let's just go for the Thunder Wave and hope he doesn't sub us. Goes for an Icicle Crash. He's got Life Orb, okay, and of course we get the flinch. Yeah, let's go for another one. Hope we don't get flinched, I guess. He withdraws. This thing's already parried. I think we just go ahead and get our rocks out again here. Maybe we go for a Wish, actually, because I think he probably yawns us here. In which case we can bring in Rotom next, if he does. Excellent. Could get rocks up here. But I also could get kind of a free heal up on Rotom, which might be more valuable. So I think I'm going to do that. Scream is not really benefiting from that Wish that much. He probably knows that. Let's see what he does to kind of predict this, or if he predicts it. Yawns us, okay, that's fine. Beautiful. I guess we just go Volt Switch again. He probably kind of predicts that and goes for a Yawn here, but what am I doing to prevent that, I guess. Let's just go Volt Switch, or do I stay in and hit him with Discharge or something a couple times first? Foul Play does more. I was kind of hoping to hide that I had Foul Play, but I think Dragapult is kind of hurt enough that it doesn't really matter. Let's hit this thing with a Foul Play. I didn't do more. Okay, I was wrong. So he's physically defensive, it seems like. Okay, he goes for the yawn. Why did it fail? Why did the yawn fail? That's very confusing. Oh my god. Okay. It's not very confusing. I'm just not paying attention. So that was really bad move on my part there. I think he uses this as a opportunity to probably U-turn out into something else. I think I go Great Tusk? Or do I go into Tanya? I think I go into Tanya here. I am just not zoned in these last couple of days here. Okay, goes for the withdraw. Who do we got? Is that the Dragapult? It is. Which will kill us with a Shadow Ball, I'm pretty sure. Could bring in Rotom just to eat up a hit. What about Iron Moth? We also are taking Stealth Rock damage. I think we need to go Rotom here, just because I stupidly let it fall asleep. It's kind of the least valuable thing. Goes for the Shadow Ball. Does a shitload. Okay. I think we have to just let this thing go down. Let's go for a Volt Switch. Just for another Shadow Ball. Is it too early to bring in Greninja? This is kind of early for Battle Bond. We could bring out Master Blaster. He still has his Empoleon though, and it's not going to be able to do much to Empoleon. I think I'm going to come out with Gren, and hopefully we can do a little bit of damage mid-game here. I can eat a Shadow Ball and just go for a Dark Pulse here, and he can call that and go into something else. In which case, that's fine. We'll just take the chip on whatever we can. Okay, he's not ready to give it up. Okay, Empoleon comes out. Pretty good chunk there. So maybe we just go for another Pulse here. Hope that it can't kill us. Yeah, let's go for another Pulse here. Maybe we can get the flinch. Hits us with a Surf. Okay. So again, we'll just go with another Pulse. Should kill this, or whatever comes in. Oh, he's got Vacuum Wave. Oh no, dude. Oh, nice play. That sucks. Okay. Would have liked to get those rocks out of the way, but I think we just come in here. can come in with Tentacruel. I think Fiery is still the way to go here. Do a Terra. Is there any sense in using Terra right now? Not really. Let's just go for a Fiery Dance. Okay, Empoleon goes down at least. Gotta imagine we see Tentacruel here. And we're not going to do enough to that. We can get the boosted. I was not paying attention. I didn't. It's actually a bit of a tough spot here. I think we have to go Screamtail here. Surfs us, okay. Gotta imagine we're in Sludge Wave zone here. I think we just go for a Wish here. Okay, so the knockoff, which puts us into Sludge Wave range, I think. Let's just get a Thunder Wave on this thing too if we can. We miss it, of course. Surfs us. Okay, we heal. Maybe he doesn't have Sludge Wave. So I think we just go for another Wish here. So got Flip Turn, Knock Off, Rapid Spin, and Surf, I guess. Okay, we're just going to go for a Thunder Wave on this turn. Who does he bring in? Probably one of the things he's got paralyzed already. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we're going to get these rocks back out. We don't have our pivot, unfortunately, anymore. Okay, so that prevents us from wishing, I think. Let's go for an Ice Beam. Goes for the Yawn. Great Tusk could eat one Psychic Noise. She probably does a Psychic Noise here. I think we just go in a Great Tusk. Draws. Okay, who does he bring? Tentacruel comes out. Okay. We should be faster than Tentacruel. Again, unless I messed that up. You know what? Tentacruel is actually pretty quick, so he could be faster than us here. Let's see. Yeah, he's base 100, so it depends on how he did his EVs. Does Surf kill us? Comes pretty close. I think we got to go for it. We could go for the spin, or we could do a knockoff here, expecting Dragapult to come in. Let's go for the knockoff. He goes for rapid spin. He is faster than us, so good thing he did not surf. Okay, we get rid of Tentacruel. Should have done our own spin there, although that might have let him kill us next turn if we didn't kill him just there. So Assault Vest, okay. Okay, so a Shadow Ball probably kills us here. Does a Shadow Ball kill our Moth, though? It might after Stealth Rock damage, unfortunately. So something's going to get hit here. We're going to stay in and go for a knockoff because I ran out of time. What does he do here? Goes for a U-turn. That's okay. That's a bit of a lifeline for us here potentially. Do I try and spin here? Do I just go for an Earthquake or a close... I think I'm going to try and spin here. He might just bring in Dragapult again. Okay. Okay, that's actually really big for us to get rid of those rocks. Snuffy goes down. We got rid of the rocks. So I think we come in with Dragonite here. I think we just go for a Dragon Dance here. He's parried. Unfortunate, not sure what he was going to do there. And we just go for a Scale Shot now. Just a good chance to kill him. Okay, yeah, that seems like it's going to kill. Okay, so we've got multi-scale intact. We're at +1. Probably yawns us here. I think we just go for another Scale Shot, though. We need a little bit more chip on his Weavile. We need this thing. This thing is kind of in the way of a potential Moth sweep, so we need to hit a Scale Shot on this thing. Doesn't look like it's going to kill. If we get a 5-shot, will it kill? Probably not. Okay, we get a 4-shot. Ooh. Ooh, that is rough. Yeah, we go for an extreme speed here. Probably yawns us out there. Is this the Weavile? Yeah, and so Weavile... Fortunately, we don't have our rocks out. We're not going to be able to kill Weavile here. Can he kill us with an ice shard? Because we're at -2. So he can kill us with an ice shard. Could keep this thing intact and just go into... just trying to think, is it more valuable to get chip on this thing? Because Moth can potentially sweep. Moth is Scarf, so should be faster than him. And he's not going to kill Moth. Okay, so I think we just get... I think we can just stay in and do an extreme speed here. He lives. Gets us with the shard. Okay, I think we can just come in Moth here and just Gleam. We don't Terra just in case he does an ice shard on us. Okay, Weavile goes down. You know, I think that Dragapult is choice specs. If it's Scarf, it might have a way to kill us. If not, I think we can get it here. Is there a way that this Dazzling Gleam does not kill? I'm just gonna do like a Terra, just in case it's like a berry or something. I don't know. I'm super bulky. Why not, I guess. I don't think that this has any drawbacks at this point. We get it. We get the Gleam. This should kill. Alright, so that is going to be good game. Yeah, a couple of big paras there really helped us out quite a bit. So sorry about that, Lewis. 2-0 in SDA right now, and we'll see you guys next week.